This is part 2 of how to make a rainbow loom Christmas tree bracelet. If you haven't watched the first part, please do that now and then come back and learn how to finish your bracelet. And now I want to take the yellow bands at the bottom and put them over the top. So I'm going to remove both yellow bands. Go to the other side, again remove both yellow bands. Push that down. And now I'm going to put a second brown band on, and then a third brown band. I'm going to take the bottom brown, which was doubled, so I'm going to take that off the one side and then the other. Again, push that down. Now the tree's starting to come down through, so I'm going to pull it down. And now it's time to start the colors again. So again, I'm going to count 2 over from the left of where the trunk is. And I'm going to go up diagonally and twist. I'm going to do that same zigzag pattern down diagonally, back up diagonally, and then down, and twisting all of this bottom layer. And then I'm going to work my way back down across, again twisting. And then I'm back to the start. And now what I want to do is take the brown trunk bands and get them over the top to attach it onto the next part. So I'm going to take both of those off, go to the back side and do the same thing. And then what I want to do is put a second layer on of the green and red bands. And we're always going to just be doing the same pins, doing the same pattern, and then back down. And then I want to take the very bottom band off, starting with the far left, just one. And then 2 off of all the centers. Then 1 off of the end. Go to the other side, again just do 1 on the end and 2 off of all the center ones. And then 1 off of the end. Then we're going to push all of that down. And then I'm going to do the next row, but I'm going to move in. I'm going to start in 1 from the end because we want our tree to get progressively smaller or narrower. And again, I'm going to stop 1 from the end and then go back down. And now that I've done that, what I'm going to do is move the ends in. So I'm going to start with the bottom left, move it up diagonally to the right, take the top one and move that down diagonally to the right, Go to the other side, take the bottom right and move it up diagonally, and then take the top and move that in diagonally down. And now that we've done that, we can take the bottom 2 bands off of each pin and then work our way back down the other side, removing 2. And then you want to push that down. And then we're going to put another layer on. And then again, we're going to remove the bottom 2 from each pin. Go to the other side and again remove 2 from each pin. And then push that down. Now I want to put one more band in the center, and then we're going to move our outer bands in again, so up and diagonal, and then down and diagonal, and then remove the bottom, 1 from each of the bottoms, and then we want to take this side and move it in, so we're going up and diagonal, and then down and diagonal, and push that down. And this time we're going to take 2 from the bottom of each side and push that down. And now I want to add the yellow for the star, so I'm going to put 2 bands on for that. And then I want to remove 2, the last 2 colored bands of our tree from both sides. And then you can pull all of this down. And as you can see, our bracelet is starting to grow. So I'm just going to keep repeating the same pattern until I have as many trees as I'd like to fit around my wrist, and then I'll show you how to finish it off. Now when you have your Christmas tree bracelet to the length that you'd like it and you're ready to take it off, all you have to do is take your hook and pick up the 2 yellow bands that should be left on the pins. Just put them over on the next pin up, and then you want to grab the bottom 2 and pull them over the top. You should be left with just 2 bands now, and you can pick them up on your hook, and then you can take what I do is take the row off so it's easy to take out, and here is your bracelet. So what you can do now is take an S-clip and hook it through, and then go to the other side and pick up a couple of the bottom bands and then hook that through also. So here is your bracelet, And what you can do is, if you look at the trees as they come out, sometimes you can try and reshape them a little bit. They get a little squished having to fit down through the 2 rows. So you can just play with them a little bit till you get them in a nice triangle shape. And there it is.